another place from 1 to 7. I'll start studying. I'll not even move from that place. Just to prove that the master, like, I'm the same sheriff, and also to, get a good marks and like get a good college and get a job to support my mother. So that was my only objective. So later on, after 1 month, 2 months, I got to control and I just again zoomed up and I scored really good marks in 12th. Then my friend told that if you want to get a job for sure, you got to join this university called BITS Planning. Trust me, mother didn't have even 5,000 rupees to send to this place. So I told my mother I got to get a job because I don't like to fail. When I heard you will get a job for sure from this college, I understood that if I study in local colleges, I may not get it. Maybe it's different from other students, but for me it's really important that I get a job because all the hard work will be paid when I get a job. So I told my mother somehow please help me, you got to make me study here. She told that I'll do whatever I can and I'll help you. So I got jewels from my sister, then took debt at 10% monthly interest and everything. I went there. It was much bigger shock compared to my school. Because the students from BITS, as you know, is from all over the country. I remember during my time, the Kerala topper was there in my batch. And as you know, their parents, their upbringing is totally different. They will talk about P.S. Brosnan, they will talk about Sidney Shilton and I don't know, who are they? Oh my God, I haven't really read about them. I'll talk about food, I'll talk about hunger, I'll talk about money saving, cost cutting, everything. So, total disconnect. So I thought it was really embarrassing. I thought should I go back? It's that's the first time you're away from your family at least 2,000 kilometers. Then I told if you go back, if you give back right now, the jewels, everything is a problem. It's going to be a much risk that your mother has taken for you. You cannot give up. So I kept mum and just calm and focused on my studies. Then second, third year, I involved in association activities. So I was selected for this post called Coordinatorship of Chemical Engineering Exhibition. It's a very critical moment at that point of time. I said no for that post even though I deserved much. But my juniors told if Sharath is not going to become the coordinator, we are not going to work. I said no just because I was not confident about my communication skills. I thought if you are going to connect a meeting with 50 people, 100 people, if you, flutter, what will happen? Everybody will laugh. But this is a coveted post, top 10 post in the campus, and you get lots of friends, lots of, attention, everything from everywhere, every quarters, especially the opposite sex, and, they will, he's a coordinator of chemical engineering. So that's a good thing, So I thought, I had no choice, I had to take the post. So I used to read a book called You Can Win. So I used to practice in front of a mirror, and the next day I go and, conduct the meeting. I used to tell them small short stories from this book, and whenever I make a mistake, I used to tell a small story, and people will be thinking about the small stories. Say there is a story called a repair clock shows right time for 2 times. So this is not I found it. I read from the book and I used to tell in that meeting. So people will be thinking about that. By the time I have some 10-15 seconds for me, I'll just think what I want to say. Then again I will connect the meeting. So happy, so now chemical engineering is going to win the prize and let's come on do it like that. So after that people told you are a good manager and not a, I questioned them, what is a manager? They told that IIMs are the best and if you study there you will become a manager. And you will get a pay package of 70-80 lakhs or more than a crore. So I dreamt my heart, my mother has sent me here to study here. After I study here I'll get a job for 3 lakhs. So I go home and make the hut into a small house, Pakka house, and a car. So which is a good, proud moment for my mother. So if I study in IIM Ahmedabad or IIM, any one of the IIMs, it's you will be, having a big bungalow over there and 5-6 cars, one Mercedes, one, whatnot, one Chevrolet, one, Honda City, then one, whatnot. Every car you will have, the whole street will be filled with your 5 cars. I thought, oh great, okay, this will be a, much better thing. You will have your breakfast in London and lunch in New York and have your vacation in Miami Beach with your trousers and, just walking around with few girls. What a moment, man. Come on, from the slums of Chennai to, to that. So with that ambition, I just started preparing for CAT. But 6 months I was in Bihar. During this time I was preparing, I came across a paper report saying that how media can help, like Mr. Manoj was telling. So I came across this report saying that 33% of Indian population is below poverty line. I know certain dates, like I remember certain dates when I used to be hunger. Like today I didn't get my food. So I have to think, oh my God, I didn't get my food. I have to sleep hungry. So then I understand the situation of 33% of Indian population.